Hi Tammy, thank you so much for your patience as always. I've been a little bit busy and I'm trying to get back into being more active online. So I'm just going to call in my angels, my ancestors, my guides. Please come through with messages of truth and clarity. Please keep myself and Tammy protected at all times. We thank you and we love you. Okay, so you didn't have any specific questions that I seen. So let's just have a look-see and let's see what's coming up for you for November, because we're almost there. I can't believe we're so far through the year. All right, let's go. Spirit, what have we got coming up for Tammy? What's in Tammy's energy? What do we have going on? Okay, so it seems like you've either moved on from something or you're going to be moving on from something. This is something that, as well, that's like helped you with your personal growth. I also feel like I'm sensing as well that like the recent past, that you've been stepping more into your like youth. Like I'm seeing like children, so I don't get like child, but like more youth, like a more, maybe you're enjoying yourself a little bit more, or you're in like embracing that you know, that more playful side of yourself. But it is showing here that you're being you're quite in the present, which is really good. Like it's because it's here, it says growing up and then you can't go back to yesterday. So again, I feel like that's something in regards to something that you've already let go of or you've moved on from, and you know that you can't go back and change anything there. So, and I feel like because of this acceptance, or because of, you know, this healing, or, you know, that you've been doing, or because, you know, you learnt the lesson, that it's brought, like I said, it's brought out this this kind of, you know, playful type of younger energy that you know, that you want to have fun, and that's way too many. You want to have fun, and I feel like that you're going to be, that's what, yeah, I'm seeing lots of celebrating before the end of the year. Okay, choices, yeah. So at the moment you're feeling, even though like there is this you know, playful energy around you, you are still feeling blocked. You feel like that you have a lack of choices. You could be feeling a little bit restrained at the moment. Okay, and something's causing you a little bit of regret here. Again, it could have something to do with the past, but like I do feel like that you are healing well from that, or you are moving on from that. It says a moment's regret. Nostalgia, idealizing the past, fearing you've made a mistake. So if you've been fearing that you've made a mistake, you know, on the steps that you're making forward, just know that you aren't. Yeah, becoming braver, resilient, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. Again, so you can see how the story is playing out here. Let me just see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, such a curious dream, grounding, returning reality, coming home. Yep. So, you know, I just kind of feel like that you're kind of weaving your way through life at the moment without any major expectations. And that could be, again, leading back to because you're feeling a little bit blocked at the moment. But you've grown a lot this year. Like I think maybe that it would be good for you, yeah, to just, you know, remember reality, because it's easy for us to get caught up in our own head and be our own worst enemy at some at points. And I feel like that that you need to recognize the reality of things is that you've come a very long way, even though there has been, you know, setbacks and restraints and blockages, you know, things from the past that still kind of haunt you, sort of thing. But you've become a lot braver, and you've figured out ways to deal with your emotions a lot better this year. Like, so you need to remember that you've come a very long way this year. Yeah, high vibrations. Yeah, and heart opening. Oh, and then awakening, expansion. So they just want you to keep listening to your heart, basically. Like, keep your heart open and keep expanding. Because, like I said, you know, with the high vibrations coming out, again, you know, that correlates with the story that was happening so far, is that you are on a higher vibration. You've already gone through your transformation. But there's something there that feels like it's pulling you backwards. And you need to just listen to your heart. Yeah, intuition and wisdom. You know, again, the wisdom is coming out. So you've learned a lot of lessons. You haven't exactly mastered it yet, but you're very, very close to it, of having an acceptance and just like an inner peace of like moving forward with like how I'm just hearing that like it is what it is. Radiant goddess. Look at that. I said acceptance, didn't I? Acceptance. I literally just said that. You are an amazing goddess, ready to fully understand how significant you are. Tap into your power by owning your beauty and potential, by not making any apologies for it. Somebody could have been, you know, giving you shit recently, maybe, or in some sort of way. I'm just hearing it like that. If anyone's, you know, like trying to tell you how to live your life, or, you know, like passing down their judgments or projections onto you, don't worry about that, because it's your life. And like I said, you're on your own journey, and it's only yours. What else do we have coming up for Tammy, please? What do we have for Tammy? What other advice do we have for Tammy? I just heard the name Jordan for some reason. And the Emperor came out. Interesting. This could be upcoming. Somebody may be coming into your energy, or it could be highlighting somebody who's in your energy right now. Wanting you to remain structured and disciplined with yourself. Again, the word acceptance is coming out. Take charge of the situation. So Jordan, that could be significant. First, middle, or last name. March. I just heard March. There could be a new emperor coming into your energy in the upcoming months. Just give me more about this, please. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely, remain objective. The sword and the stone is coming out. So again, that's got to do with like obstacles. So I feel like that your obstacles are coming to an end. And I feel like once you meet this emperor, or once you have like a man in your life, that's when your resilience is really going to shine. Give me more on this, please. Oh, I'm only going to, well, I don't want to take all those, but let's see what they are. Yeah, a beautiful new emotional experience. A romantic relationship or a deep friendship. Awakening psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. You were also indicating, I think you were also asking about a new home as well. So that could be indicating 1 has come out as well. 11, 1. So you could be getting that new home. And again, see the blue on this card? Like, see how much blue there is on this card? So again, blue is very significant with your new home. Okay, so you're going to take a gamble, like with when I feel like when this new Emperor comes into your life, you're going to feel like it's going to be a bit of a risk for you. It may make you want to feel like that you may want to run, or you may feel like he might take something from you. But the cards here are indicating that that's linked to your past again. Give me 2 more on this energy, please. I want to see what the outcome of this is going to be. Okay, the wheel. Okay, so fresh new start, end of delays. Wishes come true, your dreams come true, reality, magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. Oh, wow, look, and there's the Empress. It's the divine match. You're very generous and practical. You kind of seem to have like, when you're in your high vibration, as we were talking about earlier, it's almost like you have the ability, like the Midas touch, to everything that you touch can like has the possibility to turn to gold. So in regards to this masculine though, it's showing you that you're going to have a sense, even though it's going to feel like a risk to you and you're going to feel like you want to run, you will approach it in quite a sensible way, because you will see positive, yeah, balance. Look at that, positive. You'll see positive elements in the connection. But the Wheel of Fortune is all about, you know, bringing balance back into your life, and also, you know, like bringing in that abundance and your blessings. Yeah, cheerful. Time to get to work. Excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or other relationships. A new area of study. And one more. Yeah, passionate, confident, charismatic. Events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Stay focused. A passionate relationship. Again, okay, so because, you know, like I got, you know, I said that was, you know, one more. The final word of that is a passionate relationship. So I feel like that this is what, you know, that's it's in your energy because it's what you're desiring, but I feel like it's also coming to you next year as well. And I feel like, again, that's leading back to your like, you know, being in that playful, you know, that playful energy, that childlike energy. It's turning things in your favor. It's changing the dynamic of your energy. Yeah, the World and then the Star right on the bottom. So again, that's all about positive, like, you know, positive news. So I do feel like that you're going to just be, you know, kind of cruising along for the rest of the year. There's not going to be anything like any major like huge movements. Can we wrap this up for Tammy? What I just looked up, it was 1333. So go look up 1333. 1333. That there's a hidden message there for you. Okay, let's wrap this up for Tammy. What else have we got? Yeah, remember who you are. Return to the roots. So again, this could be asking you, because the grounding is standing out to me. I feel like that you've already, again, this is just highlighting. I feel like you've already been doing that work, and it's just highlighting it there that you are starting to, you know, you've been remembering who you are, and you're happy in yourself. Like, I feel like that you're finally, you know, either, you know, like, again, the word acceptance coming up. You know, you'd be more accepting of yourself. Yeah, rest. Give yourself time to recuperate and set intentions. Yeah, so again, I feel like after a period of rest, you know, you've gotten back a little bit of fire or oomph or something, because you're quite set on your intentions here and on planting, like, you know, like seeds to move forward. Next year is going to be quite a successful year for you. yeah, create. You're going to be creating what you want next year. You're going to have the opportunities to be able to, you've already planted the seeds, and you're going to be able to create that that abundance. Yeah, look at that. Again, that's double confirmation. Your wish come true. You know, celebrate your success. That shows that there is success coming for you. A new beginning on the bottom of the deck. I just looked up, it was 1515, double confirmation. So yeah, so that's all overall. That's a very positive, positive reading. Again, the home is coming out. So I do feel like that you will be moving soon. I'm not feeling it's November for some reason. I don't know why. If it is, it's going to be the very, very end. But I feel like it's going to be close to like the new year or just before new year. Something like that. Yeah, joy. So it is coming. So the right one is just being prepared for you. The house that you're moving into, there's still people in it right now. I can see them in it. And they're preparing to leave. But the house that's meant for you, it's not, there's still people in it. Yeah. 2 choices. So you are going to have, so there are choices again that are going to be coming up. So you might have to choose between, you may have the opportunity to choose between 2 different places. Cats could be significant too. If you apply for a place and you see a cat while you're there, that will be confirmation that that's the house for you. Okay, lovely. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for your patience. Sending you love. Mwah. Bye, darling.